UISProphet!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the UIS on a special 8 p.m. start time. Why do I call myself the prophet? Guess it's the whole ESP thing. Really, it's just good memory a lot of times. People would tell me things and, 2 years later, I'll recall it and they'll freak out thinking I've been digging through their mail or something. I'm like, no, you just forgot you told me. Sometimes weird coincidences happen that even make me wonder, but just I chalk it all up to pretty good memory, which is failing these days. So yeah, no conditioner, no beard straightener, just all crazy today. I thought about doing the upward dog with the beard straightener and just watching it go way out. And not so sure about that though. Oh, today was a rough day. Nothing in particular, just not a very good day for work. How is everyone doing tonight? We got family in chat talking to themselves, Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Do have a playlist of sorts that's sort of ready. Some stuff to look at if we get bored. So I decided to go ahead and change the song to say 8 p.m. instead of 9. I swear, it's like that 1 hour makes such a goddamn big difference. It's like if it's 9 o'clock, it's like I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm about to fall asleep and I'm like, come on, it's never going to get here. But when I start at 8, it's like, oh shit, it's time to go. It's like that 1 hour is just all the damn difference. But if I stick with the 1 hour that I'm trying to do, plenty of time to get calmed down and go to sleep. But also, like last night when we were having fun and I really didn't want to end the stream after 1 hour, if I start at 8 and that happens, I'm not staying up too late. It's only, another hour. No big deal. But it's when you start at 9 and then you go on 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I got to get up in just a couple of hours and it stinks. So, just something to keep ourselves on here and keep me from getting burned out. So, got a new gun grip in today, which is already installed, and I will show that off soon. I had a strange little surprise this morning. Someone requested a cameo of me. And so I fulfilled the cameo, as I have done the 2 times someone has requested one. And it was a birthday wish to someone, which her name was Sarah. It was requested that I say something pretty bad, and I did, why not? And then they responded to it, giving me a review on Cameo that it was the funniest, greatest thing they've ever gotten. So I guess it was good. So yeah, happy 38th birthday, Sarah. All right, let's see what else we can get into tonight. Let me just check things around. See who all is here. And it's the first time going live at 8, so not everybody knows yet. Chris Chan's birthday is today. Well, happy fucking birthday, Chris Chan. Creepy granny. Actually, not granny. Mother, yeah. Hey, cringe minion, Medusa, good to see you both. Chris Chan is 42 years old. Damn. All right, so anyways, let's take a look here. And my new camera rod that you can see behind me that's holding my other one of my other cameras is slipping. So every time I turn over there, I have to like adjust it. So, and that's what I'm waiting for. Still hasn't come in. And it's sitting in the damn next town over, just hanging out. Oh well. So anyways, there she is. Sent me a Discord photo. Ooh. I'm not sure where the hell my phone is. Here we are. So yeah, there are my grips. They look a lot better than they feel, I must say. I'm not going to complain about them. They are the factory grips. They're exactly what I wanted. They are exactly what I ordered. I almost bought the gun with them standard, but it would have taken a while to get them in and whatever. I love getting blown out by my uncle. Oh, good old Mark. Damn. Gotta love Mark. So, yeah. The only gripe I have, which you can probably see right there, but you probably can't see my cursor, of course. But it's right there at the ambidextrous safety, which I have taken off, but then put right back on. I just wanted to take it off just to do it. It's kind of sharp right back there. Kind of cuts into my hand. But again, not going to complain about it. Nothing the seller did. Nothing, it's just one of those things. And it'll probably smooth out after a while. So yeah. It's looking pretty goddamn good, I think. We were looking at replacement barrels. Uppers, I guess. The entire upper has to be replaced if I wanted to get a different kind. And I was pleasantly surprised to find out that I don't have to pick from just the Mark IV. I can go to the Mark IV 2245 models, the newer aluminum ones, or, whatever. Not the aluminum barrels, but actually, yeah, I think they are aluminum. Some of them. But whatever. I don't have to stick to my model for the uppers. Now, anything on the lower, the grips, any of the accessories, I have to stick with my model. But the upper, I can put a completely different model upper on here. And so that is a good thing. What are we doing today? I don't know. I've got some stuff in the playlist, which we'll take a look at. The playlist is a mess. Not exactly organized. All right, let's get over there. All right. Go to my watch later playlist. No, I don't want to play it. God damn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, let's... So yeah, Vince McMahon, I guess, got into a 115-mile-an-hour car wreck, so that's something. Probably not going to watch the Law and Crime Network's version, 20 minutes. I'm thinking more of this 3 minutes and 24-second deal. Oof. He's like 95 years old driving like that. We got no audio, I guess, on this.
Hit him.
No, I haven't been driving my car in God knows how long.
It was right in front of you. You went straight at it at 100 miles an hour.
Let's go back a little bit.
In front of you. That's why I was
Lord, to get this.
over.
It was like I cut it right when the audio kicked in.
It
Car, do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
All right. Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
It's my granddaughter's birthday. I got to get this the next exit.
Right. Did you see me trying to catch up to you
Granddaughter's birthday in the Bentley.
behind you?
I didn't see that. I saw lights, but it didn't look normal.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you, and you keep taking off.
Oh, no. I'm not trying to outrun you.
I know. I understand that, but that's
Yeah, you ain't getting away from him, Vinnie Mac. No chance in
why I
hell.
was very confused. Right? Because it wasn't like you were running. It was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour.
You're fired.
All right, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone?
No, trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my
The
phone.
person was right in front of you. There's got to be a reason you hit him.
No. I haven't
Maybe
been driving
because
my car
he's
and
an
God knows
old,
how long.
senile,
It was right in
crazy
front
old
of you. You went
man.
straight at it at 100 miles an hour.
This is Vince McMahon, the former longtime owner of the WWF or WWE. I think they'll show his face here in a moment.
I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything.
I don't
Do you need an ambulance?
No.
All right. Just your registration.
God
Is
damn.
your license in here?
No, it's in my pocket.
God, his face is so fucked up now. And it's all, stuff that he did to it. Just all the surgery those last few years. Kiss my ass, club. Got all the airbags deployed. Look at that shit.
I've been driven this car quite some time.
It's fast, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, too fast.
That's why you need a Kia. You don't see me driving 115 miles an hour. It's because I have a Kia. I could if I wanted to.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
How much you want to bet Vinnie Mac's driver's license is so old it's on fucking paper? We ran your license and it says that you're old as fuck.
Hey, Mr. McMahon, how you doing? Hi, I'm the investigating trooper. Okay. So, how you doing? I know who you are. So
You send out like Reddit unit.
Trooper Robbins that was following in the unmarked vehicle said you were doing over 100 miles an hour. All right, before you struck the vehicle. So.
Talking to the officer. Talking to him.
All right, so.
And how many times do you think that this exact thing has happened over the past 30 years? Of course, never, ever, ever was it recorded and nothing ever happened. There's been so many times he was probably drunk, getting blown, going down the highway.
I'm going to be issuing you a misdemeanor summons for reckless driving, okay? So it's just going to take me about 10 minutes to write it up. I'll give you a court date, probably within 3 weeks or a month.
He knows how court dates work, motherfucker.
Do you reside in Connecticut? I'm not sure. Okay, so it'll be,
Hey, Dean, good to see you. How's it going tonight?
where are we? Westport?
We're watching the continued downfall of Vince McMahon.
Yeah. All right. So it'll be the court right here. I'll give you the...
A driver loses control on the
No, we're not watching that. But yeah, back in the old days of them running the roads, back before he probably had a chauffeur do it for him. He probably got pulled over so many damn times and he was just so coked up and nothing ever happened. Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, Jimmy Snuka. Goddamn. And he almost got his. And fucker had to go and die right before it happened.
Car, do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
What the hell's playing?
Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
It's my granddaughter's birthday. I got to get this the next
All
exit.
right. Did you see me trying to catch up to you behind you?
God, I hate YouTube sometimes. It starts playing weird shit and there's no way to stop it. Ken Smith, good to see you, my friend. How's it going? Ken's here. We need to go back and show him the wares. I do have a Stream Deck. I should set these, but I just too damn lazy. So yeah, the grips came in. Might not be able to see how really nice they look, even though this camera is supposedly 4K. I don't know about that. It's a shitty 4K. Oh yeah, I love Tech Mats. This is a Tech Mat Ultra, whatever that means. I do have a Mark IV Tech Mat coming in, but I guess they don't make the Ultra model, which really it's what, just thinner. That's it. I mean, it's not like I'm doing any work. So yeah. I did look for a Beretta 84 Tech Mat, but they don't make it. But then I realized, I have access to the schematic, and I can make mouse pads on the store. I just make my own. Fuck it. But then I have to actually, follow through with something and actually do it. Probably wouldn't put it for sale. I just do it and then buy it because somebody probably sue me. So I'll just, I don't know, maybe not. That stuff's so damn old that, hell, how does TechMat get away with it? They even say that this product is not endorsed, manufactured, or something by Beretta. Maybe I could get away with it. I don't know. All right, so I don't know what's going on with the Epstein leaks. That time, Blade called his mom drunk on stream and was smug. Bullied by audio clips of himself by Breaking Banquet about Wings of Redemption. Then there's the iDubbbz thing. iDubbbz has been, I guess, calling Ethan Klein a pedo. And now Ethan Klein is threatening to sue. And I guess iDubbbz is pretending that his alter ego said these things. The Dragon, which is his VTuber identity. Yeah, so this is peak lolcow stuff. So yeah, iDubbbz is now a dragon VTuber, melts down at Ethan. Might want to look at this one just to see how good this Bulgarian Lives Matter channel is. Because I know I'd like to watch the Kino Casino one, but it's over an hour. Can't get anything done.
Here we have a simple Ian montage here from Bulgaria. Lives Matter.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Greetings. Now, 1911 TechMat, that would be, of course, they have those, I guess. But those would probably be pretty easy to get away with making. Because I'm sure, anybody can make a 1911, right? I mean, I'm sure there's no trademarks on that.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, that's not iDubbbz. No, not at all.
Well,
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
Poo pants swastika boy.
there's a website here. I just stumbled upon it last night. Yes, this is a fine website. It seems to operate pretty well. This one has a lot of drama.
He did. On the other
this one's
side
quite
of the
interesting,
earth. Why is the
honest.
chat not
I
showing
read this
up?
last night, and I said,
damn, iDubbbz is fucking up my stream.
this seems like something someone might want to address. What in the world is that? What? What am I reading? Oh, disgusting. I will say, as a dragon, as a woke dragon, do not like this Destiny character. But I also do not like the pedo troll character. Not one bit. Okay, actually, while I address...
If those who don't know, the pedo troll was Ethan Klein's alter ego years ago when he was just starting out, trying to advertise himself. He would go on to, I guess, Reddit, 4chan, who knows, whatever the hell. But that was his moniker was Pedo Troll.
This I will have this just available on screen, just so that.
So Destiny is in his chat. Quick daily reminder. I'm not saying that out loud because it's on my try. I said it. Oh,
people aren't confused. Okay, this is my watermark for the stream.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit! No, that wasn't just in his chat. That was him bringing that onto the screen.
My content being stolen.
Oh God. I hope he does get sued.
Okay, so I do want to say I don't agree with what's being said in this comment here.
You don't agree with what's being said, but you are making it your watermark. You're putting it behind yourself. Okay.
But I'm putting it on screen because I think it should be addressed because it's a big, bold accusation that's very fucked up. Enlargis says, so Destiny is a reliable source of info now, or is it only people we don't like? We? Who's we? You? I don't know who you are. But I will say, shit like this should be addressed. Especially from the guy who's suing 3 women right now, or now it's down to 2, and extorted, well, not extorted. What's the proper word? What's the technical word?
Yeah. And he's unlike Cyrax, though. Cyrax is just rambling on to himself. There will never be anything happen to him. iDubbbz is not that. I think he's going to...
The third's out. Caseytron. Settled and bullied. I like that. Yeah, that's the technical word, is settled.
And by the way, this is a guy I used to be friends with in real life who's met my family and stuff.
In a cuck chair,
like,
pretend
there are
he's a
certain
dragon.
things you don't joke about. That's kind of why this whole mess started, is because of what Denim said. Why CPS came to my house, and you fucking encouraged it. So, like, where in your empathy journey did you decide it was okay to affect my children, not just online and say like I molest them, which is just not like what's funny about that, but where CPS is actually coming to my house and interviewing them. I mean, where is that in the empathy scale?
I just can't help myself but feel for other people's pain and suffering now.
Jesus.
Also, I will say that I think Ethan Klein is terrified of this guy. So it's just kind of legit. It is to me. It's super funny that he has so much smoke for everyone that he thinks he can bully, but the person that he's fucking terrified, he just keeps very overtly running from. Into Pink just got nuked in the chat, but I do want to address what they said because
I have heard this. He just basically said he banned someone. He banned someone for something they said. But he's now going to tell you what they said. And it's not bad. He asked a question.
I think it's pretty important. They said, bro, your last stream, you literally had Destiny hawking pedo allegations on your screen and talking mad drama. You're no better than H3. And now you're complaining about trolls. You're cooked, bro. I think you're mistaken. I know that Scorched Lagoon had some crazy pedo...
Scorched Lagoon is his dragon ego.
Allegations on screen. And he was just... I'm pretty sure he was just bringing that up to show how much of a pussy Ethan Klein is.
So we remember Cyrax has done this exact same thing. He denied that he said something. No, it was his VTuber alter ego.
And how he has heat and smoke for everyone else, but not for Destiny. In fact, he's got fucking Destiny's cock rammed all the way down his throat.
I did a whole 3-hour podcast calling him a pedophile. That's the last time I spoke about him. And pretty much the only time I've spoke about him.
The imp has something to say.
Oh.
The imp would like to say that the person who is asking the question about Destiny and whether or not we're now using him as a valid source, I know what you smell and look like, and your mother hates you. but in a video game, of course.
If you don't keep this up, I'm not resubbing tomorrow. Please, I need your subs.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Now, from what I heard on Kino Casino, I guess Andy plays World of Warcraft or knows a whole lot about it. He's like constantly at level 13 or whatever, because he does play hardcore mode, but he can't get past like level 13 because he keeps dying and has to start over and over and over again.
The Denny's patrons. They're rapidly declining. We need your subs. We need them now. Okay.
Yeah, Anissa at her best, you know, when she was the titty streamer, would have been like definitely not something you're going to marry, you know, especially with the way she acts and just her demeanor. And yeah, she's a gross person.
One last thing from my dragon wife.
Like you might poke it, but
The imp would just like to say that we are blessed with
you don't let it in your house. You don't let it know where you live.
mental health that is so strong, and we are genuinely very happy, and that is why we can joke and laugh with you all and give you all a break from this shit online. And I'm so glad that we can share that with all of you, and we love
So she is a part of his VTuber stuff.
you very much. The imp would like to say that Dan is by far the worst of all of the staff. I hate him with all of my soul, and everything about him sucks. He's easily the stupidest, but he pretends like he's a skeptic by humming and hawing. But we know what you are. You were a Hassan fan who followed his every move, and then once he broke your heart by saying that you were a pussy, you went back crawling to Pedo Troll and then started calling women bitches. I will never forgive this. The imp always remembers and will haunt your nightmares for the rest of eternity. Dan, you are a disappointment to your family lineage. And we are genuinely very happy. And
also, Pedo
Is Dan the one that used to work for them?
Troll's Pedo
No, that was like Dale or Dave.
Troll is uncontrollable. And at this point, they all know. I think they try to like steer the ship a little bit, like, well, maybe we try this, and nothing's worked at all. Maybe we don't harass people. That's the content. Harassing people is the content. You don't understand. We won't get views if we don't harass people. Maybe.
And from what I understand, he's streams to more than I do, but still like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people, whatever. Where
it's worth it, bitch.
Where H3 is like 30,000 people.
Maybe don't get views. All right, Jaborgus, I'm fucking blocking and banning you. Goodbye, Jaborgus. Bro really came in here and said, criticism does not equal harassment. Is that what... Dude, that podcast was talking about, like, my cock the other day.
The bigger the dick, the worse it's sex. Like a lot of men that
just the premise alone, he's trapped. he's trapped from the beginning. She's already fucked him. Either he A, is bad at sex, or B, has a tiny penis. All right, so anyway, so what path does he choose? Let's see.
Hey, this guy, terrible at sex.
I don't understand why they're so psychosexually obsessed with you and Hassan. It's crazy. Well, they're psychosexually obsessed with a lot of people. Because that their leader, the person who chooses like what the interesting topic for the day is, just can't help himself. You go back in the history of that fucking show, dude has a history of saying
yeah, they're watching him talk about sex. But yeah, they're the ones who are obsessed. It wasn't them when they were talking about it to begin with. Oh.
Gross, weirdo, sexually obsessed, porn brain shit all the time. What's like the most interesting and funny thing to talk about? And he thinks comedy is saying sexual shit about people? and sexually degrading people. Like, that's his comedy,
and this is your comedy. You are a VTuber
talking
now.
about sexually abusive, degrading shit to people. Like that.
Yeah, you have on the screen about him molesting his own children.
That's comedy to him. It's like, yeah, exactly. I'm Israeli.
It's on the screen right now. It's on there.
And this is my comedy.
What do you mean by that?
God damn. And yeah, he goes on all the time about how H3 is harassing him. I'm not standing up for H3, but you would think maybe iDubbbz kind of asked for it when you did all the things that you did to him and then decided to make a hit piece about him and then another one. But no, now it's not fair. It's not fair at all. But yeah. And welcome, World Skipper, if I did not say so before. Good to see you. Yeah, I do not see a time ever that he makes it out of this. That he gets back anything that he used to have. Not even just ignored. No. An alternate timeline where iDubbbz doubled down on his N-word, F-word personality, made the N-word, F-word movie, gets laid several times a day. If only. Now, you would say it was him meeting her that did all of this. But he was making some of the supposed epic content while he was with her. So it's I don't know. I think they both just went crazy. Had the internet in his palm of his hand and pissed it away. He sure as shit did. Well, this is Asmongold. Only 3 minutes, so I got that attention span. I don't really.
You can check out the ex-CIA. This is the guy, right? I think I saw this guy.
Do you think Jeffrey Epstein was a...
3 minutes might be long enough for me to heat up my beard straightener. We'll see.
Spy?
I believe very strongly he was a spy, yes.
And who do you think he was working for?
The Israelis. I'm confident it was the Israelis. Jeffrey Epstein is kind of the...
And even when she had her boobs, I guess they were fake, I don't know. They were kind of floppy and gross. I'm sure they're worse now.
Stereotypical example for what's called an access agent. If you're a foreign intelligence service and you want information, you're not going to recruit Bill Clinton or Bill Gates or Prince Andrew. So you do the next best thing. You recruit somebody who has regular access to them. And that person that you recruit is going to need to make these people feel comfortable. And so you give them plenty of money.
Why the most powerful man, the richest man in Ohio, gave so much of his wealth to the largest modern sex trafficking ring in American
Is this about Cyrax?
history.
A house on an island, you get them in compromising positions. Maybe you bring in young girls just in case you need to use what's called compromat. We know now that Jeffrey Epstein's house had hidden video cameras in literally every room, including the bathrooms.
I could believe that.
Why would he care? Unless it was to use that information against people. It would explain why he got a sweetheart deal in 2006. I mean, this is a guy that's been convicted of child sex crimes. And he gets 6 months of house arrest with an ankle bracelet?
This stunning, never before...
Which I don't know if we watched that on stream or not, but when he was on house arrest, he was allowed to just walk away and fly to a different state and do all the things he wanted to do.
Prosecution memo and draft indictment, prosecutors in Florida detailing the disturbing evidence they gathered against the financier, calling him a continued danger to the community, but that 60-count indictment never filed. Instead, Epstein landing the now infamous deal allowing him to plead guilty to lesser state prostitution charges.
We have mandatory minimums in this country. That's a 5-year mandatory minimum first offense. Alex Acosta, who was the prosecuting attorney at the time, said he was ordered ordered by the Attorney General to give Epstein the sweetheart deal.
On Justice League now, we've got some new details about the testimony from Alexander Acosta. That's the former U.S. attorney from Florida who negotiated Jeffrey Epstein's sweetheart plea deal back in 2007, 2008. A deal
I wonder how his social media life is going right now.
that led to the now notorious pedophile serving only 13 months in prison. Barely at that, because he had work release.
Well, who's the only person that can order the Attorney General to do something?
The president?
It's the president.
Yeah.
So was it because Epstein was working on Clinton? He was a spy.
Oh.
I feel very confident in that assessment.
If I thought Jeffrey Epstein was an Israeli Mossad agent, I said,
"Hey, heretic. What did you miss?" Well, you missed my new grips, which we will quickly show off again. My oversized wood Ruger grips. Wrap around. I love them. Very, very pretty. Other than that, we watched iDubbbz as a dragon, not the real iDubbbz, the VTuber iDubbbz. I can't remember what the hell he said his VTuber name was. Smokey McDragon or something like that. Call H3 a pedophile. And then as iDubbbz, not the VTuber, but as iDubbbz, blame it on the VTuber. That the VTuber did it, not him. So he has become Cyrax. And now we're watching a little Epstein. All right, this thing is charged up. I'm going to go out with it.
absolutely, positively, yes. And then Dershowitz is like, I object to that. And constantly interrupting.
For context, Alan Dershowitz is Epstein's former lawyer that helped negotiate the infamous 2006 non-prosecution deal.
Could it be that Jeffrey Epstein just had a completely different life that he just did not tell you about? And it may also have included...
Were you here in chat yet, Ken, when I said I discovered that you can put any Mark IV barrel or upper on my lower? That didn't sound good. But yeah, the new aluminum, fancy, lightweight, even the ones with the threaded barrels. So like if I bought that really cheap Mark IV, I could just take the upper off and put it on there. So it does not matter if it's one of those light versions, one of the 22/45 editions. Any Mark IV barrel will fit on another Mark IV lower. So it's only the lowers that are all different. So like the grips are not interchangeable. Any of the different hardware, the magazines are not interchangeable, but the uppers. So that's good.
He being a spy. I mean, clearly.
Telling me that he worked for the Mossad would have given him a get-out-of-jail-free card. I could have gotten him no jail time. If he had told me he worked for the Mossad, for the CIA, it would have been a slam dunk for me to go to whoever I had to go to, even up to the President of the United States, and I would have gotten him a deal with no time at all.
Hang on a second. You mean if he'd said he was working with the Mossad, then he would get off being a pedophile?
That's right.
Not suicidal, nope. Don't even think about it. He's black mold resistant.
Wow.
If I were a Mossad officer, I would have targeted him from my first day on the job.
There we
because
go.
he had access to
You would have been
important
fired
people.
then. You would have been
absolutely
fired.
not. Important people with important information.
Here we have a simple Ian.
All right, we are done there. That is the Epstein segment. The first one and only one ever. We also watched Vince McMahon crash his car going 115 miles an hour. Epstein was a lolcow. Epstein is a lolcow. I'm not so sure about the one that offed himself, but the other Epstein. Johnny Thumbface. There we go. Feel better now. And so, yeah, we watched Vince McMahon wreck his car, blabble on. Medusa, if he's still in chat, apparently reached out to Tony for our shout out, but we haven't gotten it yet. Tony has made a new video, but there is no shout out in today's video. Now I could check to see if he made a new one. Nope. Because I skipped through the whole rotisserie chicken. God damn. You ate a whole rotisserie chicken and a whole head of broccoli in 15 minutes? Damn. We can watch it again. It's only 3 minutes. And hell, only I think 1 minute or 1.5 minutes of it has audio.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, about the first 30 seconds or so is silent. Tony needs to be sponsored by insulin. Why is World Skipper...
Do you need an ambulance?
Why is World Skipper not showing up on the chat? Showing up in my chat screen, but not on our screen. That's weird.
No, I don't.
All right. Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
I got $10.
Well, shit. We're actually watching the audio part, which we're actually gonna miss the actual wreck. Damn. Not sure what I'm thinking. All right, so we will watch the actual accident. Yeah, there he goes. Boom. Oh, there you are. At least you're popping up there. I'm always worried that, the whole live chat versus top chat thing, like maybe that's doing it, because I've seen stuff pop up on stream chat and it won't be in the regular chat box. And I'll notice, oh shit, I have it on top chat.
Do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
All right. Why were you driving?
So yeah, I don't know. Struggling with showing up. You passed several streams. It's fucking YouTube. Not sure if it has anything to do with me being live directly on YouTube. In the past, I've been live through Streamlabs so that I'm live on Twitch, Rumble, everywhere. But for the past 4 or 5 streams, I've been live just on YouTube, just directly on YouTube. Only because my bitrate can be higher, which I've noticed when I watch the show back, see if I screwed anything up. It always looks better. If I have to lower the bitrate so that Twitch can air it, looks a little grainy. Yeah, chat's definitely weird. But now, as far as it showing up on the screen, I don't know. But make sure you note that in your regular chat, make sure that you have it on live chat versus top chat. Because I don't know what constitutes top chat. I have no idea at all. I mean, we shouldn't even apply there. I mean, it should just show every single goddamn thing, because it's not like there's a shit ton of stuff. It's not like a wall of text just going. Then I can understand top chat, but not this. But can't have it both ways with YouTube. All right. Bullied by audio clips of himself. That time Blade called his mom drunk on stream and was smug. Top 10 farts on live TV. Life with a micro something. DSP crashes out over being a good pet parent.
Time Life Records is proud to present a newly remastered collection, Forgotten Legends.
Moon niggas flow through outer space with smiles upon their face. They do.
He's no Rev X, but he'll do. And if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I mentioned that overnight, I received a cameo request, my second cameo request ever, which was a birthday request for someone named Sarah, who's turning 38. And they had me say some pretty foul stuff, but nothing that I can get arrested for. When old people see trans women.
Hey, Grandpa, this my homegirl right here.
And the person it was directed to left a review and said it was the funniest thing she's ever gotten. So she appreciated it, I guess.
What? Boy? My homegirl, Grandpa. My friend, my homegirl. It's my homegirl. His hearing kind of fucked.
Is the homegirl in the room with us, nigga?
She right here. Grandpa, right next to me. Nigga blind, too.
Oh, my apologies. She must be behind the 6'3" man with a full mustache and wig. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to find the girl in which my grandson is speaking of.
That's not even funny for me. I'm old. Wart submerged in water opens up. Been saving this one for everybody. Damn it, why won't it go fucking full screen? I guess maybe it knows something. That wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't good at all. God damn. Life with a micro something. I'm assuming micro penis.
Life with a micro penis. Welcome back, dolls. If you're new to the channel, I'm Kylie Biley. I'm 22 and I'm living in Miami. And today I'm going to talk about my experience as...
I mean, I've seen worse trans women.
As being someone with a micro penis. So prior to transitioning, it was small, but it was not micro. Only after transitioning has it become what it currently is. So I'm going to tell you all about it. Personally, when it's just me on my own, I love it. It's very small, it's cute, it's sensitive, it's easy to tuck, it's just very convenient and fits my overall vibe and presentation. I tend not to call it a penis, I tend to call it a clit, just because I think that verbiage is just like, it fits it a little better.
So you like to lie.
But when it comes to the difference between men and women in hookups, there is a huge difference. So in sexual relationships with men, it tends to only be a benefit. You know, with men, I will always be a bottom. Sometimes I'll be like a little bossier, a little more dominant, but I am always the bottom. You know, maybe I'll ride it. Oh my God, this is so much information I'm giving.
You gave a lot of information, but I can fix that with a screwdriver later when the show's over. Give myself a little lobotomy. All right, we've already watched something about a micro penis, so, you know, we might as well watch top 10 farts.
Du så klam, altså. Der kom sovs med I buksen der, altså.
People who don't speak English fart?
Thank you.
Billy the Kid is also another great song of his. Anyway, that's what's going
Al Roper
on around Billy Joel's music. Here's what's happening in your neck.
Lift to get one or two of those really isolated spots out there on Saturday. Same thing for Sunday. This is through 5 p.m. A fairly quiet weekend. 88 Mobile, Fairhope, 88 Pensacola, Destin at 88 and 89 degrees in Evergreen at the beach, 87.
Farts have accents.
Rewind it.
Same thing for Sunday. This is through 5 p.m. A fairly quiet weekend. 88 Mobile, Fairhope, 88 Pensacola, Destin.
And he pushed his ass out. It's like if you're not on screen, they can't hear it.
Adoptive, and that happens. I mean, I'd be like, you know what? That's kind of cute.
There's the one with the micro penis again.
You want to put your
weird about their lawns, though. I mean, some people are a little obsessive about it, but that's been an ongoing sort of trend online now, or sort of exposing people who call the police for really.
I thought her mole was going to fall
We
off.
were looking for £110.
Sounds like you. Can I move, please? I don't get paid enough for this.
She just wafted it.
70. 70.
Like that one video I did where Cyrax was complaining and I put the little subtitles, cries in Goblin.
Next week is we're doing something around here called
what is this
Kelly's.
שלום, שלום לכם, וצילי מהאולפן. שלום לכם, איתי באולפן צמד מומחים שיעזרו לנו להגיע לתשובות איפון
That was definitely a French fart.
כדורי, פסיכוגרפולוג והגברת לודה.
All that fucking cheese.
What he's up to now, and you really start to watch what's happened. That's the other thing about the.
Now Leslie Nielsen farting, that's not even funny at this point. That's just normal.
You have to pay attention to it.
That's exactly what you'd expect Leslie Nielsen to do right there.
Sounds a great film too. Sounds a great film to work on. Well, we're chatting more.
Anything you want to say, go.
We're chatting more later on.
No, bit of sanity. Let's have a look.
Have you ever seen a Leslie Nielsen serious movie? I have. They are out there. Hey, Nolan, good to see you.
And the weather now with Ulrika. She's out and about. All this week she's from Wales. This morning she's in Larne and she's got her sunglasses on.
I'm so sorry about this. We're suffering from wind here as well.
The evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Ian, perhaps you stop work from London? Sorry.
God damn. All right, we got those out of the way. All right. I hate watching DSP, but it's been so long. I mean, I haven't watched anything of his. And this is Snort Hogan, so the edit should be pretty good.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort. Oh, why does Snort not want to go full screen? You got the drip.
Snort. I got the drip.
One of my goals should be to travel to Italy. Well, as I've said, here's the thing. This is the truth. I said this time and
why do you have a Corsair chair?
Time again.
I don't know.
Right now.
I mean, Corsair's great. I mean, Corsair, they are the company that owns Elgato. I mean, half this fucking room is owned by Corsair. I have a Corsair mouse somewhere. That's like the only manufactured big brand keyboards I have is a Corsair shitty little keyboard. But I'm not going to buy a chair. Oh, look at the fucking headset thing he's got back there. God damn.
My life is dramatically better than it has been in many, many years. The thing that's holding me back from doing travel with my wife is Jasper Kitty. It's not financial means or anything. Right now, we could easily get on a plane and fly anywhere that we wanted. We could. It's just a matter of that we have a cat.
Do you think he has a passport? No.
That's an incredibly needy cat who doesn't like other people. All right.
A once was animal. You got a Wooting keyboard yet? I have had a Wooting keyboard before, but I did not see the benefit in it at the time, and I ended up returning it. Didn't hate it or anything. It was just, and I know what Wooting is, really good for, and that's the pressure sensitive. The harder you press a key, the more it kind of goes up, yeah. So one day I might go back to it. I think they call it something else now. What do they call it? Because I know it's a lot more widespread, that technology. But for a while, Hall effect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. I know lots of different keyboard manufacturers advertise Hall effect, where, 2 years ago or so, Wooting was it. And so I did have one, returned it, and I haven't seen one since. I guess because maybe they stopped selling on Amazon. I don't know. But that red keyboard that I bought, that Asus one, I sort of, that night the keyboard freaked out, I hooked the Skylung back up and haven't plugged it back in yet.
And that's on us, because that's the cat that we decided to rescue and take in, and we love him to death, but our life is limited by our pet. He just does
Corsair
not get along with other
K70.
humans. We've tried.
There's nothing wrong with my Corsair keyboard that I was talking about. It has hot swappable switches, which is pretty weird for a big brand like that. Usually, the bigger brands, you can't take the switches out. You have to desolder it, and if you wanted, if a switch went out, but this one is like low profile switches. It's not normal though. Maybe I'll pull it out real quick. Excuse me while I whip this
to
out.
bring in people to him to get used to. Let me put it this way. Okay, let me put it this way.
All right, this is the Corsair. What is this? The Corsair K60. It's nothing too fancy. One of the great things about it is that it is compatible with what's that shit called? RGB. Damn, what is that stuff called? I must have a link to it here somewhere. RGB. No, not ICU. I know what you're talking about there, but this is the system-wide stuff. Damn, what in the hell is it called? I cannot remember what it is. It loads up, it's RGB something. Not sure why it's not popping up when I just type RGB. There's only a few different ones that sort of system-wide that does that. LGBT.
Jasper Kitty, the moment another person comes into the house,
let me see,
runs and hides.
Look at the
whether it's
task
under our
manager
bed,
real
whether it's
quick.
behind the couch, and he will not come out for 2 hours after they leave. He absolutely hates other humans.
Oh, there it is. Okay, if Signal RGB. Signal RGB. My keyboards, most of them don't work very well with it. So the computer lights, I can change to a certain theme or whatever the hell. My speakers match. My stupid mouse pad thing matches. Certain mice match. Certain keyboards match. This one does match. But back to this one being kind of strange. Let's show it off here. So it's kind of a strange switch. It's nothing that I'm really used to. but it's some sort of cherry switch. Like a proprietary cherry switch that Corsair had manufactured or something like that. Like I said, they are hot swappable, but I'm not really sure where you'd get another one. And of course, regular switches won't fit there. Let's go back to that.
Amazon delivery guy shows up to deliver a package on the front porch. He hisses at it. Okay? Now, he absolutely loves and adores us.
Yeah.
But he is very,
Signal
very much
one
of
the rage,
that kind of cat.
Crashed your Linux.
Where if we were to, let's say we were to decide, let's go on a trip for a week.
And there's another one. That was touted as working really well. I can't remember what it was. But certain things like my video card, which has stupid RGB too, normally wouldn't care, but, you know, I have the big glass thing here, so you can see the video card. I have to use an app called Firestorm to control it, but I can, you know, sort of make it match the rest of the stuff. A ton of sites for them. Open RGB was one that you used in Linux, and there's another one too that's there's like two real big ones. I think Signal is probably the bigger one, but there's another one, and I can't remember the name of it, or even how I got about installing it. Maybe it was the video card. I don't know. Not sure.
Right? He would be traumatized. Right? Even if we hired someone to take care of him, or we had him room and board, they have places you can have cats go and they'll take care of him for you. He's going to be traumatized. And we don't want to do that to him for the sake of us having a good time. It's not that we don't want to have a good
I mean, I'm all about, you know, being a good pet parent. But that's fucking stupid.
Time. We do. We've made some interesting plans around things that we're talking about we want to do when the opportunity arises for us. But
so when your stupid cat dies, that's what you're saying.
It's just not going to happen when we have Jasper Kitty. And again, when we took in Jasper, life was very different for us. We were in a very bad financial situation. It didn't look like we were ever going to get out of it. We were kind of accepting that. And so it wasn't a big deal to take in a cat that was basically a housebound cat because he's fronty clawed. We rescued him that way.
You know he's full of shit. He had that goddamn cat declawed.
Knew that he was going to be a more needy case. And we thought, well, in our life situation, you know, we're not doing anything else.
Yeah, I feel bad when I have to leave Charlie, you know, but I do know that they have no real concept of time. I know that because I carry Charlie to work with me more often than not. Charlie's at work with me. We get home, I put her inside, and I go, you know, take the trash to the curb or whatever. And then walk in, which is probably a good 3 minutes, and it's like I've been gone for a week. She is bouncing around, so excited to see me. I'm like, you little walnut brain shit. I just left.
We can be great parents to this cat, okay? And so we took him in. And now we are...
there is no doubt in my mind that he was bullied. I mean, he's from up north, northeast United States. Pretty hardcore bullying, I'm sure, in the 80s. Yeah, I think so.
Handling that with as much responsibility as we should.
And he would go home and probably had the helicopter mom who just kissed his little scratches and combed his hair.
A lot of people give us shit. You guys give us shit and say, that's ridiculous. Why would you put your life on hold for your cat? Because that's the responsibility we took when we rescued him.
Oh my God.
I think a lot of pet parents don't get that when you take any pet into your home, you are now responsible for that pet to be a loving parent and to give them the best life you can. Now, I have a pet, but now that pet is just a belonging that I own. And I do with it as I want. So, yeah, I took in the pet, but fuck it. If I want to go on a vacation for 2 weeks, I don't give a shit if that pet doesn't like humans. let it be with other humans and get fucking traumatized. I don't give two shits because I want to go on vacation. And then when I'm back from vacation, oh, if the cat's fucked up forever, who cares? No, we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you've already fucked up the cat forever. Maybe it's time to let it go with someone else, and maybe it wouldn't be such a fucking freak.
Okay, we're not. We're not going to do that. We're going to treat him with love and respect, you know, for as long as we have him, as long as we can have him, you know, and then things will change differently.
Bullied by Kino Casino, yes. Does anyone know if there are any more Lechero animations on the horizon? I really need some more of that.
Down the road, I'm sure. Like we've already talked about it, that once Jasper is no longer with us, probably we're going to want to do stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, I would have absolutely no problem doing that to a cat. Cats don't give a fuck. I mean, maybe if you left them with someone else, that might stress them out. But if you left that fucking cat by itself, like you said, World Skipper, with an automatic feeder, it's fucking amazing. I mean, dogs, I could see, I've never left Charlie for any serious amount of time, so I don't know how I would go on vacation. I might have to take Charlie with me.
We're going to want to go do this and do that. Have that opportunity to do a bunch of things we've never done together because now...
Yeah, you call your neighbor, right. I think that's probably what I might do if I had to go away for a weekend. I would take her to my mom's house or something like that.
We can. And then we'll kind of, once you do it and you get it out of your system, then maybe talk about getting more pets. Maybe we would want a dog or something like that. I don't know. But that's just kind of the life situation we're in right now. All right? So we're not talking about traveling the world. We're not thinking about saving up for a trip. It's not possible right now. Okay? It's just not.
It's not possible. Not possible at all.
Long term, would I like to do it? Sure. Can't do it. Right? So...
You can't even drive to the airport because you don't have a license. And if you did, you don't have a passport.
That's it. And that when you guys keep bringing it up, you're going to go on a honeymoon, you're going to travel, you're going to do that. No.
Someone asked the question, and this has been 5 minutes of excuses.
Oh, and when you bring it up, all you're doing is wasting time because we're not thinking about it. It's not something that we're considering. Jasper's more important to us than that right now.
And he's saying he's got a fussy cat, but he probably doesn't. He's just projecting his own fucking weirdness on that cat. That cat is fine.
All right? And eventually that will change. Obviously, that's just part of life and being a pet owner. But for now, we're enjoying our life.
You say a pedo?
Life with Jasper Kitty. Okay? Hope that makes sense. See, and there you go. People are being dicks. Well, then fuck you. If you don't like the answer to the question, then don't ask the fucking question. Right? Because I've given...
No, if I don't like the answer to the question, change the fucking answer.
The answer before. If you want to treat your pets with disrespect and not give them the love and attention that you promised them when you took them in, that's your choice. Like, I can't stop you from being a bad pet parent, but that's our choice to make, and that's the choice we've made, and either respect it or shut the fuck up, because we don't care about your opinion. It's that simple.
Yeah, such a weird fucking shut-in.
Trust me, we've had situations where things we were considering and things.
I have at this point 3 cats. 2 of them hide. They really don't want to be around people who they don't know. So if we have a neighbor come over, or even my mom, you know, if she hasn't been in the house in a couple of weeks, they're gone. But we have 1 cat that just fucking loves everyone and will just be all over them. Just fucking cats and they were all raised the exact same way. They all went through the same shit. They all had the same good life, the same bad shit happened to them. They all had, you know, my daughter, when she was really small, torture them, try to ride them. And they all turned out their own personalities.
We tried. I said we actually had a person who came to the house, and the idea was to try to get Jasper used to another human. Okay? To get a person who was going to come by, and this is going to be the person who was going to take care of Jasper when we were gone, and it was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. He wouldn't eat. He wouldn't come out. He was scared to death. It's not going to work.
You know why? Because you were probably in the cat's face. Like, what's the matter, Jasper? What's the matter? No, come back. What's wrong? The cat just wants to get the fuck away from you. And then you won't leave the cat alone, and he's going to go and hide.
You know, it's not going to work. And there's nothing we can do about it. We've accepted it at this point. We're like, well, that's it for now. You know, things will change in the future. But for now, it is what it is. So it's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you asking us and pestering us questions like that, the answer's never going to change. It's not going to one day, well, we changed our mind now. And now.
So, yeah, and who knows how much Snort Hogan has cut out of this. But, yeah, this has been 6 minutes at least of him
we're going on a vacation. No, it's not going to happen.
About one comment.
So. That's true, too. Rose Diamond says some pets are more high maintenance than others. When you don't raise them from the start, they have quirks that you need to work around. It's understandable. We don't know what happened to Jasper.
It's because
we don't know why he was in that rescue shelter.
Because you had him declawed.
We don't know why he's only front declawed. That is so bizarre.
No,
It's
not bizarre. It's used to be standard. People did that all the time. You never declaw the back claws of a cat. I mean, these days you don't declaw a cat at all. But back in the 80s and 90s, it's something people did. I had a cat when I was a kid that was declawed. The front paws are what they declaw. I don't think a vet would declaw the rear claws. I mean, it's definitely a fucked up thing to do. I mean, I don't even know what the hell possessed my family to do it, but they did. I was a kid at the time. And it fucks the cat up. I mean, they're not defenseless. They learn to use their rear claws much better than they would have if they had claws. But yeah, but their paws are always sensitive. I mean, my cat, I could grab their front paws and like press the little buttons and make the claws come out and fuck around with their basically their fingers, and they don't give a shit. A declawed cat, you don't want you fucking with their hands.
Front declawed. Why only front declawed?
That one in chat right there, Bubba the Bubbo. Is that someone that was in our community? That name sounds familiar.
Doesn't make sense. Like, if people who declaw cats will declaw the cat completely, so the cat has no chance of scratching anything up in the house. Why only front declaw?
Bean flicking while he was having pillow talk with
He very well could be traumatized that, his original owners were awful to him and abandoned him, and he was found somewhere, and we don't know. So we're not going to do that to him. Okay. Well, I know. The reason people declaw cats is because they don't want them destroying their furniture. They don't want them attacking their kids or clawing up a baby. Like, they have reasons for it, right? We would never do that. If we were to have a cat and we had it from the beginning, we would never front declaw, back declaw, ever declaw a cat. We know how horrible it is. We know how traumatizing it is. Changes the cat's life. We took on that responsibility when we rescued Jasper. We were told he was front declawed. We were told he can never defend himself. He can't.
This motherfucker went looking for it. If he didn't do it themselves, which I think he's lying. I think he had that fucking cat declawed.
He cannot get into fights. He can never go outside. He's got to be a permanent indoor cat.
That's fucking bullshit. That cat can get into a fight, and that cat can probably win because they will fucking learn to use those rear claws. God damn, I've been, like I said, my cat was declawed. I had like a scar where that fucker just...
That's a big responsibility you got to live with.
Goddamn kangaroo.
So he said, all right, we're gonna take that on, Exactly. It's like taking their finger off. The way that they describe it is that it's like taking off your knuckle. Like imagine if someone removed this part of your finger, this whole front part of the finger, and all you had was from the knuckle down. That's what declawing a cat does. You're cutting off the whole front part of all of their fingers.
Yikes. I think it would probably be more akin to pulling someone's fingernails out, right? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I know our fingernails are not exactly the same as a cat's fingernails, but you're pulling the nails out, but then I guess you're pulling out what causes them to grow as well. Yikes, gross. Look up vintage hobo mask images. Looking for the DSP. Is it kind of like the Michael Myers mask, where it's really a William Shatner mask? Ooh, goddamn. Vintage hobo mask. Is it that one right there without the mustache, maybe? Now that looks like Wooly Willy right there. I don't really see DSP, and maybe this one a little bit. Like I said, if you got rid of the mustache. That one, maybe. No. God damn. Oh, Jesus. I mean, clowns usually are depressing. Speaking of Snort Hogan, there you go right there. Like that right there is just terrifying. I don't know. Just fucking hobo clown. It's, yeah, cutting off the tip of the finger. That makes sense, because like I said, I'm looking at pulling the fingernail out, but then also taking away whatever, lets it grow. And I guess if you were to cut off, like right there, nothing else is ever going to grow. Gross. It's awful. Looks like that kinky person. I don't know, Heretic. I don't see DSP in any of these. Now that looks like Wings of Redemption right there, a little bit. Remember the old days of Google Images? We had this little game where we would take a word like brush or I don't know, cloth, and we would look at the list of results. Now, safe search had to be off, and we would try to find the most innocent word that would produce a pornographic image on the first page of results. But of course, now they don't have a first page. It just scrolls forever. And so it doesn't really work that way. Google always ruining things, changing things. Now that one kind of looks like what I'd expect Rax's father to look like when he's an old man. Sounds like a little bit of Jared Genesis. No, actually, maybe only Use Me Blade a little bit there. I don't know. All right, so it's getting late. So let's take a look at this. Bullied by audio clips of himself. Which we've seen many videos like that of them playing his own voice.
There we go.
In case no one heard earlier, Medusa sent me a message letting me know that he reached out to Tony Yeoman, and has given us a shout out. So we got to stay tuned for that, and hopefully we get a shout out.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
Tom Noonan?
Goddamn right.
Tom Noonan died? I don't know who that is. Tom Noonan. Now, I do know Carradine died recently. I assume it was he went down the sewer slide. Because apparently he had been dealing with bipolar for 20 some odd years. The Carradine that played Lewis. Lewis? Revenge of the Nerds? Yeah. Lewis Skolnick. Robert Carradine, Revenge of the Nerds. Actor dies at 41. And now, I don't know if he died of suicide, but I think so, because the guy on the radio said that he had been dealing with bipolar for 20 years and then went on about, you know, if you're having thoughts of this, that, and the other, make sure you call this, them, or the other. So made me think that, yeah, something happened there. Why is it not? Oh, I'm in the Revenge of the Nerds page, not Robert Carradine's page. Okay, Robert Carradine. Personal life and death. He was in Cannonball? Oh, no, I'm thinking of, never mind, I'm thinking of Cannonball Run. Yeah, he died by suicide in LA on the 23rd, which was yesterday, at the age of 71. Damn. It's like, why? Yeah, I don't know. Why did I don't want to say that. I don't want to say what took you so long, but it's like you don't really know what the fuck's going on in people's minds, though, I guess. Tom Noonan. Okay, I recognize him, but I'm not sure from what. Frankenstein's Monster? No. RoboCop. Maybe Last Action Hero? 12 Monkeys. Like, I've seen a lot of these, but don't remember much about them. Photographer, knocker, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what I would know him from, though. I mean, it must be Last Action Hero as the Ripper. Heat. And see, I like Heat, but I haven't watched it in so long and don't remember much about it. Yeah, Jesus, the Carradines are like the Von Erichs. I know it. I actually thought of that today, and it's like fucking kind of weird. And I don't want to say they look like each other, but the Von Erichs kind of had that weird look to them, and so do the Carradines. They got a sort of a strange look. I always thought it was weird how a lot of them don't even look like each other. But now, you know, Bill, of course, from Kill Bill, which was that date? Jesus, which Carradine was that? I know it was the Kung Fu Carradine. Kung Fu Carradine. Yeah, David Carradine. I know his might have been ruled as suicide, but I don't think it was. I think it was more autoerotic asphyxiation Keith Carradine, Robert Carradine. So goddamn many of them. House, let's see. The house itself went up for sale.
Use an aim trainer, mate. I got 30 years of first-person shooter experience. An aim trainer is not gonna make me any better than I am.
Okay, yeah.
In a 4v4 though, in rank 4.
Oh yeah, I agree. Last Action Hero. I think it was one of Schwarzenegger's maybe last good action movie when he's starting to get older and started to get very I don't know, just tired. Just the same shit over and over again. And so you're always going to hear, something stupid. I'll be back. At least this one made fun of that. So it kind of leaned into it.
Before, so they make you get a random?
His family claims that ninjas off David.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I did say the age of consent should be 12.
Yeah, mute this guy.
Oh, I didn't even add him.
He's just joined.
Yeah. Go ahead and block him. See, like, it's always that mess.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to run into this.
I blocked him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already had him muted. It already had him muted for me.
Like I say, that's the thing. It was like when you do this, when you grab.
Does all this guy do is
people
complain?
Randomly? Thank you for the 99 something. I don't even know what that is. That's not real money.
That's like.
That's that pretend money other countries have. All right, I don't know.
Do you think that they give you that money in that currency? Like they give you some Reich marks or something?
I'm gonna be passive, bud. I'm gonna be passive because I don't know the rotate shit. Damn.
God damn.
Control the heart.
Oh, guy on the left, hard left. Oh god, dude, I take damage to get pushed out.
I just don't see how people can play with him non-ironically and like wanting to be his friend. Are they that desperate that they want someone like that in their life? That seeking, I guess, fame. Not that this is fame, but God.
Oh, fuck me. Where's the next heal at? Oh, everywhere on me. All right, where's the next rotate? Oh, where's the next rotate at?
Back behind.
On our side, P2.
Yeah. That's all good.
Oh, God.
Hostiles have the heart. How about David?
Yeah, I suck at him too. I would stream it, I mean, I would play with people. We played Halo with me and Chato and a couple other people. And we played other first-person shooters, and I'm fucking terrible at them. I don't care. I mean, as long as people don't mind, if there is a team aspect, if you don't mind losing because of me, we're cool. And especially if you don't and you expect me to actually do something, like, on purpose. Like, I might accidentally do something.
Dog.
I take everybody down to games that just let you fuck around and do whatever you want. Like Burnout Paradise.
One shot and they just back off and I'll have to fight another person.
Get out of here with that. There we go. They did it. I'm not. Definitely not. Yeah.
I get shot in my back, dude. I hate it.
And he will say how good he is and how he's like, one of the top 10 whatever players in the world as he sucks on the screen right then and there.
This shit.
I don't get it. Whatever.
Performance is trending below. Hardpoint located.
Back.
Shot my back. Where's next at?
Are y'all?
Dude, you never get good time on these things.
No, because it's like 4v4. You got.
Oh my god.
One dead on point. I think I got his back swamp.
Now I like playing like games like Once Human where you can do that whole role thing, and I do like third person better than first person. And so you can do pretty good with games like that with other people.
Dude, okay.
Dude, behind us. Window.
Dude, it's never a 1v1. It's always a 2v1.
Just come back, bull. We just need to.
Yo, one
Dude. Yeah, we've lost this dude. Okay.
Yeah, and if there's games that penalize you for quitting, he's not going to play those games. He'll stop playing them.
Yeah, this is what I get for not running this.
It's not.
What game was it that that low tier god would do that, and he would get penalized for it and get banned?
Even that, dog. It's
banned from playing online.
That's a 4-man team.
I don't think it was Mortal Kombat, but it was some kind of game that would penalize you for quitting during the match. That's one great thing about Breaking Banquet. They'll take when he claims that someone did this or someone did that. He did this. He shot him first, and he will slow it down and just point it out. And it doesn't happen just once. It happens usually once per video. I mean, it's definitely got to be annoying when he plays games like, I think Battlefield's one of the really bad ones where they gang up on him. Put smoke bomb, smoke all around him.
I went, what, 12 and 20 or some shit like that?
You're a fucking asshole.
I don't like this Call of Duty to begin with. I'm only playing this because people donated for it. And the fact is, like, we've only got donations for, like, one person right now. So, like... And then
and now he's becoming DSP with his begging and crying and threatening to quit because he hasn't got donations. It's only just getting better for him.
So if we don't make donations for more people in the next game or so, I'm just gonna get off this and go do something else. I haven't been playing, dude. I've had to do a lot of shit in personal life the last few days. That's why the stream's been
press X to doubt.
Very sporadic and few and far between. It's surprising. Call of Duty for me has been old for me, man.
Like realistically, what is his IQ? What is? God, I would probably say 100. Maybe 90 to 100, because 100 is like what supposed to the baseline, the average. Like I don't think he's incredibly like stupid, but I'm saying 90 to 100.
Man, like I don't play this shit, dog. Like you could see, like I said, like the first match I've played in this game in almost 3 months was that match right there.
Like Cyrax, God, I don't want to. I'm thinking like 70, 75 for Cyrax. And the only thing, like Cyrax, whenever he seems like he might know what he's talking about, is because he's just had it, whatever it was, drilled into his mind, and he's practiced, and of course now he's got AI to just write these long blah.
Not counting the 2 gunfights we did earlier.
Dog, that was a bad first match. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it made me feel bad because I went like 12 and 20 or some shit like that. And it's like
I went 1 for 1.
Like none of them were like great, but like they all just had really good timing. Like if they,
I think it's funny that Kelly brings it up now too.
Yeah, they had synergy.
Yeah, they had synergy. Because like I would shoot one down and he would like go around the corner and then another one pop out and shoot me.
Yeah, they would trade each other off really well.
Because I'd win almost every gunfight that was like head up. The problem is I didn't get any head up gunfights, and they were really good at not dying. And I think that's what I got to do. I got to stop treating it like I got to treat it about the not death. Because like the best flag I did was when I just sat there and waited around for my health to come back, and then took the gunfight, waited around for my health to come back, took the gunfight.
Yeah.
Because like my problem is I kept trying to push them.
Yeah, he is. He's not so stupid that he can't learn. But it's just the things that he focuses on learning are bad things. Nothing to improve himself. It's always something to scam someone or just to a shortcut in life.
At like quarter health or half health or something like that, and you're just going to lose. because they're gonna.
Yeah, because they're just 3 deep on you every time. Like
Rush Frog, I have
low animal cunning.
But you're talking about some shit that's 10 years ago. Actually, that was 16 years ago. Let's be like thinking about it. It was 16 years ago that I did that. Like,
I mean, I'm down for whatever. Scar isn't even that bad either.
Like the last game I made Master Prestige on, I guess it was Black Ops 6. Black Ops 3.
And I know he's been gone for a while. I think he's had a few updates on like Facebook, but that's just text AI blabble.
It was the last game I played, like really played Call of Duty wise.
Wait, so you never touched like Black Ops 4?
This game is just overpowered with like just the Dravek and sniper rifles.
Oh, one's inside our
No way. Okay. How'd he know? Okay. Nah, these kids are way worse than the kids we faced last game. I don't even know.
Yeah, they're way worse, but you are dying. He never learned to hunt for himself, but has learned a way to steal scraps from others. Just take a little window here. I'll take a little peek and see if I can find anything on Cyrax.
We should score here. Like, come on now. God damn it. Oh, got in our spawn on our house. Dead.
One shot.
Ah, damn it. We got to get a score in here, boys. Score. It seems like the Dravik's the way to go because that's all people use. Hey, Wings, I've been able to catch your streams all week. You always stream when I can't. You got to go back to the 3 p.m. streams, my man. Yeah. You got one guy in the castle.
I'm holding the top green. Top green and
that castle.
Top green and shop.
He blew me up through the wall?
Mid.
Dude, this guy's just sitting on plane crash. It is not. Okay. Dude, they're pushing us in.
Now, one thing I did see on on Kiwi Farms is this person right here, Osama bin YouTube. And so William is promoting this person, and I don't know if I should drop that link or not. I mean, you guys know how to get to Kiwi Farms, but there's a great thread over there that's really got some great shit in it. And Osama bin YouTube is one of the contributors over there, as well as Inward Boy, who goes by the moniker Furry Killer. And so, a really nice thread.
Damn it, son. Oh, come on, Jordy. You need experience. Come on, let's get a play in here.
Blocked by multiple key people, assuming the role of Jackie.
On your left, you could fast like.
Cassandra uploaded video of Boots stealing his cable box while he was on a video call with her, so he's definitely stealing Wi-Fi or as some form of hotspot.
He's so much better than me. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God, they're behind me, bro.
I'm coming. Shot my back in the middle. Dog, how they?
He's definitely good at lying. I say that. I mean, he can lie just like it was nothing else. The cell phone. Yeah, exactly. And that was 2 days ago that William posted this, and so this was from 4 days ago, and there's just stuff. And Inward Boy hasn't posted anything in 8 days. And about 7 days ago, posted some AI-generated trash. Let's see. We can make this any bigger and actually see what it says. I'm making this post so there is no confusion, no rumors, nothing left open to interpretation. My name is Chance Wilkins. Some of you knew me online as Cyrax. That part of my life is over. Completely. Permanently. I am retired from YouTube, from streaming, from making videos, from coming back, from guest appearances, from responding to drama, and from anything even remotely connected to that world. There is no comeback planned. There is no secret project. There is no one last stream. It's done. I am now living a private life with Jackie Lynn somebody. Jackie, and that's exactly how I intend to keep it. I am happy. I am at peace. I am focused on my real life, not an online circus. I don't miss it. I don't want it. And I'm not going back to it. To the people who have supported me, respected me, or simply left me alone, thank you. You did nothing wrong. And I genuinely appreciate those who understand that people are allowed to step away and live their lives. Now, to address the other side of this, I am not interested in engaging with trolls. I am not interested in defending myself against made-up stories. I am not interested in reacting, raging, arguing, explaining, proving, or participating in any of the nonsense that used to surround me. If your goal is to get a reaction out of me, you're wasting your time. That door is closed and locked. The harassment, the baiting, the fake posts, the attempts to drag me back into chaos, it ends here. Because I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm not responding. I'm not acknowledging it. I'm not giving anyone the show they want. You can talk into the void if you choose, but I will not be a part of it. I have no desire to associate with people who lied to me, betrayed me, tried to stir up drama, threatened me or my family, or built their entertainment off trying to tear me down. I'm not carrying that negativity forward. I'm leaving it behind where it belongs, in the past. This isn't anger. This isn't a meltdown. This is me setting boundaries and moving on with my life without apology. I want peace. I want privacy. I want a normal life with my wife. And that is exactly what I'm going to continue doing. Respect that, and we won't have a problem. Chance. All right. So that is not AI. So I know Inward Boy called it AI generated trash, but that is not AI. A real person wrote that, not Cyrax though. So whoever's, gatekeeping him or whatever the hell, someone wrote that for him. So that, and so let's just for a moment pretend that this is not exactly like Trisha. When he left, the one time that he supposedly stepped away and didn't start, a bunch of shit, make YouTube videos, was when he was starting out with Trisha, which was the trans boy, who was Robert Douglas Jr.'s sister brother. It was exactly like Sleepaway Camp. And so, yeah. And just pretend, though, just say this is not fake and it's not that. Maybe he is gone forever. I say great. Isn't that what everybody wants? Isn't that what everybody was aspiring to do? Get him offline and not have him come back? So anyways, now claiming to say goodbye, one and only. All right, so hopefully, big hopeful, maybe he is gone. I'd be happy. If he's not online, though, I mean, if he really is not online, not even his Facebook, and just not online, it's like you're pretty safe. But if he is online, then it's not over. I'm talking about really over, like not. It was always in the past. I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm retiring. No more social media. Except for Discord and Facebook. I'm like, God damn it, that's not getting off of social media. And so, and that is what everybody had said the goal ultimately was. William had said it. That was his goal, to get Cyrax offline. I think lately it's been a little bit more dark, that the goal is for him to die. I don't know if that's was just said in the heat of the moment, or if that's something that's just going around. I know that Sally's not long for this world. And when that happens, it would be unfortunate if we don't know what happens, because we put all this time into this, and to not see the ending that I think we all know is going to happen. So that would suck. So, I mean, I guess it is complicated. On one hand, I'm glad he's gone. I don't want him back. If he's not fucking around with kids and he's not online at all, I've got no problems. But what are the chances that's true? I'd say not very good. I mean, you don't just all of a sudden change your stripes and do what you say you're going to do. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that's AI, or you think one of his little keepers wrote that for him? Because AI is getting better and better, but I can still tell AI pretty quickly. That doesn't look AI to me. That is someone. Yeah, he can't. Definitely not. Because there's certain little things that AI, certain little phrases that they just love to use. I don't see any of that here. Like a dream inside of a suitcase, inside of a something, and too much effort racks won't do. Feeling peaceful. Gross. All right. Well, we did a 2-hour stream tonight. How about that shit? Barely even tried. So I reached out to my friend in Pennsylvania. Said right here, "Hey, Sean Murphy, we found someone in need. You in?" And he said, "Absolutely." Oh, God damn it. Rax wouldn't pull off that much effort into typing his farewell. Something about it makes me think that someone wrote that for him, like an actual person. Dating videos in the 80s were wild. Hey, look, it's one of my videos. I'm gonna have to start writing down the things that I see whenever I hear something, or whenever I read something that I know AI did it. Because right now I can't recall. I can't just come up with something that makes me know that it's AI. But they're out there. All right, so the last still the rotisserie chicken. Maybe has a babysitter like Christian. Spaghetti Fire and Everclear. I think we watched that one before. Lord Fed Smoker. Let's see. Spoon Man's tribute to Burger Boy. Oh, that was a great video. Has nothing to do with that Burger Boy. To if you have a particular video, I mean you know you can always drop it in chat, but you know if you want to send it in Discord.
Burger Boy, your opinions are all dumb.
I always say this all the time, but if anybody wants to send me anything to watch or whatever, you can always send it to me on Discord, or you can also email me. At that email address right there. Now that was that the seizure robot one, the analysis, or
Burger Boy, really annoying Burger Boy.
now I did remake this video and stole the entire video and then, you know, replaced this dude's face with the other Burger Boy's face because I don't know if you guys know this, but that recent dox of Burger Boy was not the first time. I mean, Burger Boy's face is in my outro at the very end of it. The old man. I mean, it's aged. I aged him, but that was Burger Boy.
Spoonful of mayo, Burger Boy. Pedophile, oh.
Yikes. And you know, I always forget things, especially when we're in chat and talk about things. I definitely forget. So Discord or email, fabulous way to get me remember. All right, I think that's it for me. I'm starting to get tired. Ew, a tick. Nasty, nasty, nasty fucking shit. God damn. Supposed to burn that shit off. State of the Onion. Then I saw somewhere that this DSP was doing Virtual Boy again or something like that. And
hi, Mom, I love you, and I don't know why you're talking to me all crazy when I'm not crazy to you.
I didn't say crazy.
I think I just got it. I think I just made the connection. Why he looks so familiar. I think he looks like Now.
I know that. That's what I'm talking to you, Mom.
So why did you block me?
I didn't block you.
And family, if you send me a video that's really good about, you know, LTG getting attacked by his cat, if you have a specific one, send it on over. Maybe it is the droopy eyes. I don't know.
Stop, Mom. Peggy, stop.
All right, let's Figure I could find a picture maybe that comparable. Where'd the other one go? Where the hell did it go? God damn it. Thought I had a picture there that was. Oh no, I'll make a better connection. I'll get it going. I should get that app that I used to use to take lolcows and create their children and see what I get if I put Blade together with Now. And shit, there she is right there. So maybe if I put a beard on her, it might look just like her. Him. Both like Downs ventriloquist dummies. Yeah, I don't know how Blade. I guess maybe it was because he stopped for a while and kind of fell out of the spotlight and maybe cleaned himself up a little bit, but then went right back to it once he went back to the internet. Trona. I mean, there's no reason for me to look here, but, you know, just like the hard tard, you stop visiting and all of a sudden he comes back and he's been back for a month. I don't know. But as you can see, no updates. Last one's August 22nd. Terrible. And I did, if you didn't hear, I did reach out to the hard tard to see if he would be up for doing an interview, whether it be Discord, whether it be Streamlabs, StreamYard kind of thing, or hell, an old school phone call. So I think it would be fun to interview him, find out what happened, why he went to jail, what his situation was with getting back, what he's on right now that's sort of caused him to calm down, because he's definitely on some kind of Thorazine or who knows. But yeah, Cobra was eating junk food every day. Interesting that he was smoking a pipe and eating Wendy's. He was also lifting weights and stuff. CJ Holiday is still around, but he got banned off of YouTube, which was strange. He's on Rumble, so he is still making videos. And then not long after that, AP got banned off of YouTube. And I know that he is back. He was in chat just the other night and chimed in, but I don't know if he's making videos. So I don't know. But yeah, definitely check out Rumble. Rumble.com. Let me look for CJ. Now, CJ has actually been on the show a couple of times. One night that it was simply Shireen, myself, CJ Holiday, a couple of other people, I think Roddy, Pete, several peeps. Just had a little bit of a live. And then there was Not AP. What? I did a Anarchy in the UIS live stream, which was geared towards the UK audience and such. And then I did a part 2 to that, and then CJ came on. You know, he's Canadian, close enough. Making everybody famous, that's right. Well, here is CJ Holiday's Rumble. You want to check it out. All right, boys and girls, I will see you all tomorrow at 8 p.m., which is the new start time. I renewed my Suno account and changed the intro song to say 8 p.m. instead of 9. That's right, I did. Now I got to change that shirt that's... Where is that damn shirt? Actually, it's behind me. Because it still says 9 p.m. But, all right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. And we will do it again tomorrow night. Goodbye.
Oh.